Let's settle this once and for all. Which is better, Z moves or Mega Evolution? Hey everyone, Templar74 here with another episode of PokeTalk, and today's episode of PokeTalk is going to be a brief, short, random discussion, albeit an off-the-cuff discussion, on giving my thoughts of which is better, Z moves or Mega Evolution. And it's funny because basically the whole reason this video came into being was basically a Twitter poll here. Somebody had put a Twitter poll up basically asking which was better, and I had given my thoughts of, well, that depends on how you're looking at it from a battle perspective on which is better, because both of them have strengths, both of them have weaknesses, and I figured rather than go on and on and on about that in a 20 tweet thread, a random thread here, I just wanted to do it in a video because I felt that way it was easier and I'm not subject to misinterpretation and criticism, although I'll be criticized either way for what I think. That is not the purpose of this video, so back to the actual discussion, which I think is better, Z moves or Mega Evolution. So in the long term and as a battle overall, I would have to say Mega Evolution is better than Z moves, and I'm going to briefly explain why, but before I get into that, I do want to talk about the strengths and weaknesses and why I think this. So let's talk about the Z moves for a second. So the Z moves, they are great in the fact that their strength is that it's pretty much a guaranteed finishing hit, but the bad side of that, the flip side of that, is that it can only be used once per battle. Meanwhile, you flip the coin, you go back to Mega Evolution. Yes, it's not quite as powerful, not quite a finisher as, say, a Z move is. However, it can withstand and it will last, and it can be used more than once per battle. And so this is where the differences kick in, and this is where Mega Evolution starts to take the advantage away from Z moves. So basically, let's set up two different battle scenarios here, and I'm going to explain why each is best. Okay, so first off, we're going to go in, and we're going to say we're on a final battle here. It's a 1 versus 1. You're down to your only Pokemon. Your HP is down to almost nothing. Your opponent's Pokemon's HP is down to almost nothing, and you're basically at the point like, okay, why has this not finished? Why are you still up? My Pokemon is almost going to be defeated here. I got to finish this off quickly. The Z move is basically a one-hit guarantee that you are going to finish that opponent's Pokemon off. So in a sense that, yes, that is what Z moves are great for, is when you're in the final pitch here and you need to guarantee that the opponent goes down before you in order to have you win the battle. Z moves are the way to go. Now let's go on to another scenario here real quick, and we're just going to say that this scenario is pretty much based on my thoughts about the Sinnoh League. Let's just say somebody pulls a Tobias from the Sinnoh League. You're on your first Pokemon, okay? And your opponent does something completely Tobias here, and he brings out a legendary as his first Pokemon. Let's just say a Darkrai for sake of argument here. I'm not dissing on the Sinnoh League, but I got to put that out there. So anyway, you're up against a Darkrai here. You're like, okay, how am I going to do this? It's just his first Pokemon. I've still got 5 more to go. How can I finish this without risking my Pokemon here, but also how can I finish this while waiting for the potential opportunity to use a Z move if it's possible to do so in this world? Okay, so am I going to use Z move now and waste the only move I have against one Pokemon, and it may not even guarantee a complete hit? Of course not. I'm going to go with Mega Evolution because, yes, it's a power boost, it's an attack boost, it's also a stat booster, but Mega Evolution can hold out for the long haul, and you can use it more than once per battle. So in that sense, Mega Evolution is going to give you the advantage in these longer term battles. The battles have just begun where you're up against a wall right off the bat here. This is where Mega Evolution takes the superiority away from the Z move, is just simply because Mega Evolution can last the long haul and it can be used more than once, and that will allow you to take down multiple Pokemon before ultimately having to resort to a Z move to finish off the battle. And yeah, that's why I do believe that Mega Evolution is superior to Z moves. Like I said, they both have their good sides and their bad sides, advantages and disadvantages, but if you're going to say I need to be in a longer battle here, Mega Evolution is going to be the way to go simply because it can be used more than once per battle. That's really the only only disadvantages the Z move has. Now, as far as Gen 8, I do want to touch on this briefly. I do think we're going to get another battling mechanic here. I don't think we're going to have much emphasis put on Mega Evolution and Z moves. I think we'll probably see both of them in Gen 8 used to some degree, but I think for the most part we're going to get a whole new battling mechanic, and Mega Evolution and Z moves are just going to be a side thing that's just barely thrown in every once in a while for the sake of difficulty. But with that being said, those are just my thoughts on what we're going to see. I don't know what the new mechanic will be. Maybe it'll be something more like a Battle Bond, maybe a Synchro thing. I don't know. I think the Battle Bond thing might be a bit of a stretch because they've already done it before. But yeah, I guess, hey, maybe Fusion could be a thing. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Regardless of the new mechanic, though, it's safe to say that Z moves and Mega Evolution will probably see some use in the games. Not much emphasis put on them. But when you're up in a battle, I gotta say, if you get an opportunity, go with the Mega Evolution, use that for the long haul, and when you're on your finishing blow, you need to finish it before you lose the battle. Always default back to the Z move, and those are just my thoughts on it. Like I said, this was just a brief conversation, a brief topic that I wanted to touch on rather than do it in a 20-tweet thread. But as always, in the comments section down below, let me know what you guys think. Which is better, the Z move or Mega Evolution, and why? Would you use both if you had the option? What are your thoughts on Gen 8? Do you think we're going to get a new battling mechanic? Which do you think would be superior against this new battle mechanic in Gen 8 if we do get it? And do you think we'll even see Z moves or Mega Evolution in Gen 8? Just let me know what your guys' thoughts are about all this in the comments section down below, because as always, I enjoy hearing from you. All right, everyone, as always, Templar74 signing off. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll talk to you all next time. Goodbye, everybody. Hey, everyone, Templar74 here. Did you enjoy the video? Do you want to help support me in making more content like this and see your name here at the end of every video? Then consider supporting me on Patreon. Any help is greatly appreciated and will help ensure continuation and increase the quality of production of the videos that I'm able to make for all of you. Link down below. Again, thank you so much for your support and for liking and subscribing. You all are amazing. And as always, everyone, Templar74 signing off. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll talk to you all next time. Goodbye, everybody.